My name is Katie Richardson, and I'm an entrepreneur and a mother of 4. I've got a multi-million-dollar international business, and I met Setema 18 months ago. I had built this amazing business, and I was a big part of this business, and it was a big part of my identity, and it was fun, it was exciting, but at the same time I was feeling this big push from God saying, you're capable of more, Katie, you can do more, you can be more. I want you to connect with people on a much deeper level. And I was feeling this for a really long time and really frustrated because I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know what it looked like. Do I do that in my existing business? How can I actually help people? I know I can have a conversation with someone at the park and help them, but how can I actually impact somebody on a deeper level? I didn't know. And one day I was at an event and ended up one-on-one with somebody the side of the room, and very quickly this man starts asking me questions, and I'm saying things I've never shared with anybody before. Tears streaming down my face. Finally speaking my truth for the first time, saying there's something inside of me and I don't know what, and I don't know what it looks like, and I don't know how to help people with it. And he shared with me that that's power, and I can show you how to use that in your life to bless the lives of other people. And so I took a leap. It was a giant leap for me to commit to working with him. But for me at that time in my life, nobody else was answering those questions. Nobody else was speaking to that piece of me like he was. And so I trusted him. And I began my Shield Maiden journey 18 months ago and came into the program. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. And every day there was more that we were learning, and I would think, what else can he share with us? He's already totally expanded my mind, and yet there were still 2 more days. And at the end of that experience, it was this immersive experience where I remember being at the airport and traveling home, looking around at everybody and the people, and my thinking was totally different. It was like I was in this new dimension, and I was finally seeing things for how they really are, and I felt comfortable being myself. I felt comfortable saying what was on my mind, and whereas before I was always trying to make everybody else happy, my kids, my husband, the people at my church, I was always just trying to be somebody I thought they wanted me to be. And coming to Shield Maiden really gave me this voice and permission to speak my truth, to really say what I want, to really be the woman that I truly believe I was designed and created to be. And it has been an amazing journey. I ended up selling my company, took a giant leap, and began a new journey of coaching women just like you, and working with women to help them understand and see their purpose and to begin to take action and steps to fulfill their greatest purpose in life. I'm being paid more than I ever have. I've made more in the last 3 months than I probably made in the last 4 years. I have more time with my family, with my kids. I'm able to go to their sporting events. I am able to really be present with them and my husband. My relationship with my husband has completely transformed. We're communicating on a much higher level. It's something that I always wanted, and I didn't know how. I didn't know how to create that. And Setema has really given me the tools that I needed in order to create that in my life. And there are so many days where I feel lost and stuck, and yet I'm able to come back to everything that I've learned in Shield Maiden and say, okay, what is it I really want? And why does that matter? And what are the steps and the actions that I need to take so I can create that? And so I wouldn't say my life is perfect at all. Now, it's not perfect, but when life throws me hurdles, when I have roadblocks that I've run into and frustrations and problems and conversations that didn't go the way I wanted them to, I have the tools that I need in order to navigate all of this. And overall, I just feel like I'm on a much higher playing field than I was before. And the cool thing is that he's taught me there's no finish line. This is not the end for me. I am going to continue to level up and level up and level up. And that's the exciting part for me, is this is a long game, and I know and I understand that. And I want to be that woman that God created me to be. And I'm on the path and I'm taking the action, and I am in the process of being that woman. Here's the distinction that I made, because there were other people that I had looked at, there were other programs that I had either been a part of or considered being a part of, and the thing that made Setema different was he was living it. And even still today, I know he's not a perfect man. He's very open about that. The fact that he is living this every day, that he is doing his conscious self-creation, that he is a 5-star daddy, meaning he's there with his kids, he's coaching their sporting events, he's leaving events early to go back and be with his kids because he committed to be there at their sports events. He's taking his wife on dates weekly. He is taking the time to immerse himself in scripture and study and prayer and meditation. He is actively tweaking his diet and taking care of himself and getting up at 4:30 a.m. and going to the gym every day. These were the things that helped me realize, okay, this is a man who can help me because he's living it. He gets it. When Setema first approached me, I could not afford him. It was beyond my income and even my credit ability. But I knew, I could feel it so deep in my heart. He was the man who was going to help me and to help me create what I'd been trying to create for over 2 years. And so without even knowing and understanding how I was going to pay for it, I said yes, and I committed to that first. And it was a giant leap of faith for me. And as that happened, the money showed up. The money showed up. I received extra income from a income stream that I had forgotten about and I wasn't expecting. I was able to call my credit card company and increase the limit on a current credit card, and I was able to kind of pull from a couple different places to make it happen so that I could be here, I could experience the transformation, and I could become the woman I was designed to become.